high school counselor. I have 2 kiddos, a daughter who is almost 9 and my son's 6.5, and my husband. Being on the school schedule, we travel a lot, but only during very specific times when we have breaks and stuff. We selected Choice Cruise for our trip. This one came up with family pricing, and just all of the coverage was exactly what we needed for our family's needs, for our budget. It just seemed like it kind of wrapped up all of our needs in one. I feel like we have the worst luck. We have had our anniversary trip had to be canceled because we had a death in the family. We also have little kids that get sick, and so we just wanted to be prepared, just so that we weren't out all of our money on this big trip. We wanted to have that backup plan just in case. We got to the cruise, everything was great. The kids had so much fun. Got to go to the kids club, the pool. We went to the cruise line has a little private island, so we had a day at the private island. All fun things to start out. We go to bed at 3 a.m. She starts getting sick. I take my flashlight, look at her throat. I'm like, this is not good. This is not okay. So we finally get there and I'm like, hi, we need some help. And there are signs everywhere that was like, you are responsible to pay for services. This does not come with your cruise ticket. You're paying for services. I'm a mom, like, do whatever you have to do to help my kid. We're looking up your cabin. It looks like you have another child. I'm like, yes, my son. And they're like, you need to bring him down here too to do all these tests as well. And I'm like, great. So we get her back, try to keep him out of the room as much as possible, try to keep her medicated, try to keep her Tamiflu down, just having a rough last day at sea. You don't realize how long a day at sea is until she's stuck in this tiny, tiny room, not feeling well, and trying to keep her brother out. Just to have a flu test, a COVID test, a strep test, and the medicine, and the doctor visit. Like, we really didn't get that much. We didn't get an MRI, we didn't have a broken bone, like just a, quote, simple procedure that we would take them to your pediatrician for was a lot. It was definitely an uppricing for the cruise medical center. So I was surprised. I had to ask my husband, I'm like, is this all gonna cover this? Like, that was a lot. So I was not expecting the level of upcharge of it being international in the middle of an ocean. Like, there's no US pricing. Like, it was a lot more than we planned, but we made it work. I was so relieved and just reaffirmed for me that we made the right choice, and thank goodness this is what it's for, and just happy that it all worked out the way I had hoped it would. I was really glad that we had the insurance plan, because if we didn't, like, I wouldn't have expected each of those items to be so astronomically more expensive just because we were on a cruise ship. I would say you won't regret it. Like, the amount you're gonna pay for that plan will pay out tenfold in actually covering your services and your peace of mind. Like, as a mom, I worry enough anyways. If I can pay somebody to have a little less worry, I will do that. I promise, like, we will get travel insurance on every trip, because things happen to kids, things happen to adults, and it was just so nice to have that backup plan, have that little piece of reassurance that whatever happens, we're going to figure it out, and we have the support to do that.